What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another mystical video. Today we're just going to be talking about different scenarios that would happen, that would occur, and that would just overall be very self-concerning, and talk about some stories that I've seen on the internet. So my video quality for this video is not up to standards, but I thought that I would try and give it a go anyway. And thank you for everyone that commented on my last video, of 2 people, one from America, the other one from Germany. I appreciate all of you guys and all the support that I'm getting on this channel. It is fairly new. It started off as a podcast channel, but then I ended up bringing into the Perfect Pod, so I made the channel, but I had too many channels with my phone number, so that ended up being down the hatch. But hopefully in the near future I can have more of a team or a crew, if you'd like, to put together and to edit videos and just to have higher production videos. But I've seen these videos on TikTok where this lady was actually being followed, and there's this guy that jumps out as a killer clown as a prank. So he did that as a prank, but the crazy thing is that the lady was actually being followed. So as soon as the killer clown knew that the lady was being followed, and it was all scripted too, but the part where these 3 guys were just walking around the female and just hanging around her and asking her weird questions, I guess you could say, that's when the guy just jumped straight to it and passed the killer clown. The lady passed the clown, and the clown just stood there. They sharded their pants. I can tell you that for free, that they sharded their pants and ran away, and they left the woman alone. But I do have some exotic product, not exotic, but very rare products to show you guys on the channel. For this channel, I am collecting numerous of things that are weird and unique. But as you can tell, this is a sniper, but it doubles as a pen, so it's not only a decoration, it also serves as something that is out of the blue. And it has this compartment here, but as you guys can tell, it has nothing on the inside. It's completely empty, and it also folds. So I guess it's for more of an ergonomic, or that word. And it's also got a bipod. The first one that I looked at, it didn't have a bipod, so I find that a plus. And some of these pens you can find in New Zealand's $2 shops. So I'm big into collecting pens because I think they are pretty unique and they are pretty cool. And it also comes with a torch. It does come with this, it comes with a foldable design, but I don't know what's in. I've never checked to see what's inside there. I didn't even know that you could look through there. To be fair, I can't find the right angle to actually see what's on the inside of that, and you can't see it there either. But I am into collecting pens, and I do have another product here as well that's also a pen. So I also have this that's a pen, but it's more like a boxing glove, so you can shoot it. But you wouldn't want to do that too many times because it might just very well break. Yeah, I find this a pretty cool thing. Wow, why do I look too high up? Yeah, so this is another pen. You don't think it's a pen because I also found this in a $2 shop. And actually, I saw some Americans today. They were actually talking about the South Island and then North Island, and my dad was actually speaking to them as well. So they're from Austin, Texas, which they had a very strong American accent, but you can tell. I'm not gonna get into how to tell if they're Americans. I'm not getting into that at all. But yeah, so I found it pretty cool. I can do this trick with my ears too. But yeah, so this show, or this program, or this, whatever you want to call it, this entertainment channel is here just to talk about unique things that you could come across and stories that potentially see, or possibly some more unique pins. But I know the title of this one, and I also do know the thumbnail to this as well. Let me just take a thumbnail real quick. Oh. And whichever one of those I will use for this title. So if you see this title, yes, it is do these serve as pens or decorations, and then you guys can let me know in the comment section down below. But I find it pretty cool because if you come to New Zealand, obviously it's a beautiful country. A lot of people do go to Australia, but New Zealand is pretty unique. New Zealand is actually on a continent that is called Zealandia, which is the 9th continent. So New Zealand is actually based on Zealandia, but Zealandia is under New Zealand is on top of Zealandia in the Oceanic Ocean, and we're actually underneath Zealandia. Believe it or not, we're actually underneath, on top of Zealandia. So New Zealand's here, and like, I guess Zealandia's like here, I guess you could say, which I think is pretty cool because scientists are now just discovering it, but it's a hidden continent that nobody knows about. Just like in the New World maps, New Zealand is all the way down here. Everything else is in frame, but New Zealand is down here. New Zealand has always been down here, but the last country at the bottom is Australia, which I find is a bit, it's not the best, you know. So, but you do gotta do what you gotta do. So this show is about, I make 10-15 minute videos, and then I proceed with them, and then I make them, and then I post them, and then I make a title, then I make a thumbnail. And then all of that just comes together and forms an amazing video. So my first video, which is amazing, got a whopping over 200 views, which we can react to because I am also making popsicle tables, and I'll show you guys how to make that as soon as I get another tripod and I get a mount for this one. I need a phone mount for this one. So my camera is sitting on a tripod currently, but I do need to get another phone mount for this tripod so I can start making videos for you guys. I do film on my personal phone because I don't have another phone. It would be good if I had a personal phone and like a videoing phone, but unfortunately I don't. So maybe when I do get a new phone I could use this phone as a video phone, because it has good autofocus. Damn! This has got a few minor cracks in it, but it still holds purpose. If you guys go over to the main channel where I do a little bit of woodworking over there and get flamed, well, not flamed, but someone did say I'm using a jigsaw wrong, and I should watch a video on how to do it. That's why the wood was jumping up and down. That's why this and that was happening. You know what? Just go over there and watch the video. And I rewatched the footage, but it's an old jigsaw, so I have to do with the content that I do. I know a lot of people are gonna say, do we just talk over this? No, we don't, because I've done this since I was little, and my brother's friends tried doing it. A lot of people tried doing it, and people that, family that know me, friends that know me, family friends, they still can't believe that I can do it at the age of 17. And I'm just a young man trying to make side hobbies out of YouTube, woodworking, and bringing it to the community, because like I said in the last video, I'm trying to make this channel for people that feel welcomed, and people that like have kids and are really into arts and crafts but they don't know what to make, but they just want something short and simple. I can show you that on this channel as soon as I get a new tripod to have a phone mount, and then hopefully I can get a Type-C microphone to fit into there and just clip on, because that's the only way that I do things, and I'm manifesting that can happen. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for sharing this video to family, friends, or just sharing this video to anybody. Thank you very much for doing that. My name is Lincoln, and you can check out the social media down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.